Here at AGBT, I'm asking my local Bioinfomagician, how do you adjust parameters in Iron Reporter? Here I'm with Simon Cawley. Simon, what can you tell me about parameters?
Well, Dale, I guess first thing I would say is actually you don't really have to be a bioinfomagician to work with our variant caller. We definitely try and make it accessible. It's delivered in a few different forms that people can use it, both in torrent browser and in our Iron Reporter environments in a simple to use GUI type approach. But we also make it available command line for people who really like to get in and mess around with the details. And so in the talk I was giving, I was just explaining some of the new options that we have available to control some improvements we introduced with our latest 4.4 software release, where we enable some improvements in the error model when doing alignment that gives us cleaner alignments to feed into our variant caller. Some improvements in our variant calling in various stages to better filter out artifacts, and overall this is giving us pretty substantial improvements in our sensitivity and our false positive rates.
So even in spite of the presets that have increased the sensitivity and increased the robustness of the calling, people are still able then to tune it according to sort of their liking or their preference?
That's right. They can really it can really be very heavily optimized to a given panel. So we've delivered this in a form that we've worked with internally, and we've done a lot of optimization to really get the most out of our AmpliSeq exome panel. So that's delivered in a prepackaged form. But of course, one of the great things about our AmpliSeq technology is that it's very easy for people to design their own custom panels. And a lot of the variant calling improvements that we've delivered here allow users to go in and customize, deal with particular variants that they're observing, maybe there in the reads but not coming through the variant caller, difficult regions at the ends of amplicons, things like that. So we're giving users a lot more ability to do fine-grained control and improve the overall sensitivity and specificity and move that trade-off in a direction that works best for their application.
Sure. And in terms of documentation of these new features, where is that found?
So the documentation is primarily in the Iron community,
Yes.
and so we have a lot of documentation posted up there along the rest of our software documentation. That goes into quite a bit of detail, particularly about these new features and how we arrived at them.
That's great. Thank you for taking the time to share with us today.
Sure. Thanks, Dale.
And if you're interested in the Iron Reporter software, it's found at ironreporter.lifetechnologies.com. And certainly keep track of what's going on here at AGBT.